everyone, welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival Alpha 11.5 Project Eden. In today's episode we are going to, as you can tell, we're going to build a farm today. This is going to be one epic farm. It's going to be more epic than the last previous expansions as far as farms go. This one's going to be on a whole different level of grow plots. As you can tell, I've already made up some grow plots. It's taking me a little bit to get these. So yeah, and then on another note, if you notice, we're on old temperate start. I was on, which one was I on again? Oh, I can just do sector list. I can't remember where I left off. I think it was on the swamp world. I literally spent 3 hours of my own time scouting out the planet, and it just seemed like there's stuff there, but not really what I was interested in. It's more of a late game planet than anything. Yeah, it's a late game planet, if anything. So I was like, yeah, no, I want to build on a different planet than that. So I moseyed myself over here to the temperate world. It is a origin human. These are all the deposits. If you look on the map, I put a promethium auto miner down, and then where was the? And I put a silicon auto miner down, an iron auto miner down, and a copper auto miner down. And I also did put one on Pentaxid for just in case we have to warp. Another thing about the other planet, what was it? The jungle world. It didn't have any. POIs that look fun to do. They had a lot of fortresses, and it just kept repeating the same POI over and over again when I was flying around. So I was like, you know, I really don't want to build a base here. So I was like, okay, well, let's just go find another place real quick. You know, so I worked around a little bit and found this old temperate start. It's a pretty nice, it's a gigantic map. As you can tell, I have done very little of scouting. But I did plant myself next to an abandoned factory, which we'll probably do. The abandoned factory. Oh, yeah, abandoned factory. We'll probably do the abandoned factory probably in the next couple episodes. Another note is, I got all the materials ready for B, and there she is. She's ready to spawn along with another frogger. I left the other froggy back at the other planet for some reason. I don't know why. I just left it. I took off. I was like, yeah, nah, I don't like this planet. I'll eventually go back and get it and build a base on that planet. Because I started a base. I did an episode and then I was like, not really feeling that base part, basically. Or that jungle world. But yeah, we're gonna try to get this garden up and running. So I do hope you have enjoyed these episodes. I'm trying to slow down a little bit. You know, I'm not going. Is that 6? Yeah, it's 6. It just looks weird for some reason. So we're going over by 5, I think. How many grow plots do I have? Yeah, we're going over by 5. This is going to be, the main bottom floor here is going to be for my MREs, or emergency rations, I mean. So this is just going to be dedicated for it. Yes, I built another garden area over there. We also need to put in a power room and a constructor and all that good garbage. You know, but that's going to be in a future episode. This one's all going to be about getting ready for the garden and getting enough plants and whatnot to build this epic farm. At least I think it's going to be epic. Whoops, I misclicked. That was a misclick. I meant to have these blocks. Thank you. But yeah, this is one of those buildy episodes. We're going to dig out a little bit. Let's send our drone up real quick. Get these hard parts. If you're wondering why I build under the ground, if you build with concrete, you need a lot of rock in order to build the grow plots and, you know, basic just concrete blocks. The best thing you can do is just start digging out a hole and you'll get all the crushed stone you need to build with. And then you can just build something, whatever, epic above ground if you really wanted to go that route. You know, and just have the underneath as just a mining pit where you just want to mine the rock out for building blocks up. You know, either way you want to do it. You know, you could probably drop a hover miner down the hole and just mine that way, and it'd just get you tons of rock and whatnot to build with. You know, I haven't seen a need for anything more than concrete, basically. But this episode's all about the epic farm. I know I've done several episodes on the epic farm in the previous videos, but hey, this is part of the game. I didn't show you the first initial digging out. That was painful. No, not really. I quite enjoy digging out and building a base. You know, just relaxing, just easy going. Okay, sorry about that. I meant to start my timer, so I just I got it set up, and yeah. But yeah, the epic farm. We're going over by 5, huh? How many have we gone over so far? 1, 2, 3. So we need to go over 2 more rows. My dude is hungry. Like I said, we need to get this farm up and running. I'm down to 10 emergency. We're on a planet where I can hunt for food now, which is a good thing. Yeah. Which is a good thing. So, yeah, I'm sorry about ranting in the last episode. It was just, you know, I was like, okay, I need to, you know, slow down, chillax a little bit, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, I don't know if we're going to have enough blocks to do 5 rows on each side, because that is what, 3? How are we doing on more grow plots? So we have another 63. Do we have any more? We have grow lights. Did we run out of materials to build grow plots? Let's go to the fridge. We need water. Okay, so let's go up and get some water and throw it in the refrigerator. Why don't we? That, and I'll show you the upper portion. I went down as far as you could possibly go, and the core is right there. So it's at the lowest point in the game. There's this water bug here. You know, might bug me after a while. It's a little puddle of water. But you come up, and here's the generator I put in, Wi-Fi, ammo box. Actually reminds me. Just make sure we have a couple rounds in there. And we're still connected to the ship Wi-Fi. So let's just go out here. I set some waters down and some generator or O2 condensers down so they can start making me little. There we go. That's not a bad haul as far as thing. So let's unlink and go back there and link back up so we can grab. Oh, we're gonna need more concrete blocks. Okay, we're gonna go queue that up. I have 4 flak cannons up top, right here. Plus I have my CV turned on just in case we get attacked by a drone-based attack. So this is what this room looks like. It needs texturing still. Like I said, this is just the, oh yeah. Don't need to go down there just yet. You need to go in here. My fruits, my veggies. Yay! Unlink real quick. Because my veggies has, well, half my veggies have half my veggies have gotten done, the other half hasn't yet. The spice is done. What are you working on? You're not working on anything because you need water. So let's throw some water in there, why don't we? So do we really need more, we need maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Do 4 more of those and then just keep cranking me out some biofuel. Or not biofuel, but let's crank out another 900. Yeah. What are you working on, constructor? You're not working on anything. Oh yeah, the bug with the constructor is in the experimental branch. I didn't go into the. I uninstalled the experimental branch, and the constructor started working again. So yeah, it's some kind of bug they got going on in the experimental branch. So yeah, where? Oh, duh. You have 2 grow plots. I was like, man, all my grow plots are gone. Man, it's kind of dark in here. Do we have a tent on us? No, we don't have a tent on us. We can go up and spend the night in the bed, and then yeah, we'll make it lighter. Yeah, let's make it lighter. Wrong door. Do you have a bed on you, said? You got all the medical devices. I think the bed is upstairs. Yeah, I think it's in here. Perfect. Once you're done making that, continue making grow plots, please. We have 74 nutrient solutions, so yeah. And actually, you know what? I really, I don't need anything. Yeah, I did some wheeling and dealing also in between episodes. I went up there and sold a whole bunch of guns and whatnot to get enough to bring B in, because I need the attack ship like yesterday, not today, basically. So we went over by 3 and we're going over by 4, and we need to link back up so we can have our grow plots and our concrete blocks. So this wall right here is basically just a temporary wall. it will eventually be removed. Okay. The epic farm. I know you don't need this big epic farm. But go big or go home. It's gonna be a nice farm once it's all set up and done. I'll only have to pick it a couple times, and then I'll have enough emergency rations to basically, you know, explore the galaxies and whatnot. I'm just seeing how big we can make a farm. Is what I'm looking at. We need to dig some of this out. Sorry for being quiet. I was thinking, really. So what do you think? Do you build epic farms when you build, or do you do like really tiny farms? Get down in that comment section down below. Do you go big, or are you one of those type of gamers that go really small builds and more efficient builds? You know, because I know if I did all these grow plots just that I put down right now, then I would have enough to make enough emergency rations and meds and whatnot to last the whole game. Yeah, the whole game basically. Is that 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. But we got plenty of grow plots left. Like I said, they're easy to make. I mean, water, stone, and some trees, and you have a grow plot. So I mean, well, you need plant protein too, or vegetables, because vegetables turn into plant protein, and then from the plant protein you can get spoiled food, and then from the spoiled food you can get nutrient solution. So yeah, that's why I planted so many veggies on the capital ship, because you know, they're going to produce veggies, which produces plant protein, which then produces more grow plots basically. And there's no real big difference as far as the grow plots other than just what they require to build. That and steel grow plots are the only ones that can go on a capital vessel. You can't put concrete ones on a capital vessel. You can only put steel ones on a capital vessel. But on bases, you can have all three, the steel or the concrete or the wood. I favor more for when I'm doing a base, I favor the concrete. And then for capital vessels, like I said, you can only have steel. We're not doing too shabby. You know, I did a lot of digging out before I started the episode. I'm trying to catch you guys up on what I was doing. Not too shabby. What'd I say we were going out? 5? That just seems a little excessive. So if we do three buds, 2 oranges. Yeah, 3 buds, 2 oranges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is our 5th one out here. And if we do 3 rows of buds and then 2 rows of oranges, that should be enough. So we're going to end this this one off right here. We're gonna go 1, 2, and we want to go 3. Once you get the initial farm going, you know, then you can make like a buttload more of grow plots if you really wanted to maximize the. That is 5, right? 1, 2, 3, yeah, 5. Okay, we don't need to go that much farther. What I use for this wall? I use that one. Actually, this is the permanent wall. So this one can be a solid block. Right? Yeah, 2 over than the wall. Okay. Time to dig out some more dirt. Got a lot of dirt. And then we got to do the same thing on the other side, and then I'll probably do this side off camera. This is where all the meds and whatnot are all gonna go. That, and I'm gonna need more grow plots, and I'm gonna need the veggies and whatnot in order to make them. I'm already producing enough water to keep up with myself. Now I just need to basically get the crops growing and like the veggies and whatnot. The veggies are the big key. We need to get that filled out of all the veggies first, because veggies equal more grow plots basically. And I did buy some sprouts from the trader there on the one of the trader stations. Sorry I didn't show that, but I was just looking for a place to call home, and I was like, oh, let's do some trading. And then I went up there, and then I wasn't able to record the parts because I share a room with my wife when she's awake. Yeah, so yeah, I didn't get to record it because she was awake and she was doing her recordings. Or her video game that she likes to play, basically. What an epic farm. How much crushed stone do we have? Look at how much crushed stone we have. That's ridiculous. I've been digging for a while. I can turn all that crushed stone into ore if I really wanted to, but I'm not going to. Because I have a lot more building that I want to do. I want to see how far or how big I can build this building. That's my goal. Do a little bit of base building. In the next episode, I will get geared up in between episodes, and we will go into the abandoned factory for another. Yeah, it is the abandoned factory, right? Yeah, the abandoned factory. In the next episode, we'll definitely go to the abandoned reactor because yeah. So much rock. What am I going to do with it all? How is my, it's down a little bit on rock. I thought it would be. I don't need 300 something. Do we have any more stuff to make grow pots? Yeah, we still have 31 veggie or plant protein. Let's see if it's still making. Yeah, it's still making them. And how is the constructor going? Yeah, it's still making them. Okay. I was just checking to make sure that my production was still going. So, what have you been up to? What features of Alpha 11 have you how have you got, or what are the features that you like about Alpha 11.5, or what are the features you don't like about Alpha 11.5? You know, the CPU is something different. It's different. Uh, it's not really challenging, really. I don't think it adds any more challenge to the game. It just makes you build differently, which could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. I went on the workshop and really didn't see a lot of ships that are, Jay Randall's is making some. I know he's brought out some that are tier 3 ships. I think he was built that I saw built, or Cosmos Gamer. Uh, he was using one of Jay Randall's designs. I can't remember what the ship is. And I found out that you're only allowed to download so many blueprints, and if you get past that limit, they won't show up in your library, which is kind of weird. I don't think there should be a limit on how many ships you should be able to download at any given time. But I guess that'd just keep your inventory empty of ships. You basically, what you'll do is you'll unsubscribe to the ones you're not using anymore, and then subscribe to the ones that you want to use, which is, I don't get why they limit you on how many ships you have in the factory blueprint area. Okay, so this is the roof. Okay, we did 2 in the center, and then when we branched out, we did 1. Structural integrity. We're going to run out of blocks before I get this even done. No. Not a 4. Key, please. Thank you. These are just support columns for the roof. If you're wondering how I'm doing it, it's the left control, drag, and that's how you drag a whole bunch of blocks. Dum dum. Get these blocks in. And then we'll go finish up the other side. How many growth plots do we have left? 141, huh? I hope that's enough to finish up the other side. Dum, dum. Okay. That brings it even, right? Yeah, okay. So we have 1, let's see, 1 row, 2 row, 3 row, and 5 rows. Epic. Aw, man, we got a lot of digging to do over here on this side. We only got 2. And we need, what'd I say? We needed 5. So we got 3 more rows to go out. Well, we only got 2 more rolls to really go out. We got 105 left and 2 more rolls to do, huh? Okay. Doable. My constructor's probably making more grow plots as we talk. So yeah, there's that. Okay, let's get over here. Time to do some digging. Digging off. Yeah. Don't look at this side. You're thinking to yourself, that's more grow area. That is obsessive. Obsessive. Too many grow plots. Ah, come on. It can't be too many. That's the vegetation side, or I mean the med side. It's coming together too. I gotta focus on one side of the building first before I start worrying about the other side of the building. That's why this right here is a temporary wall. It's just temporary so that I can get the crops growing, so that I can get a quite a bit of more grow plots. I don't think it's turning out too bad. It's a pretty epic farm, if I don't say so myself. It'd be nice when it's done and I can start focusing on building a I don't know what I want to build. I have a capital vessel. It has everything that I need on it. It has veggies on it, and that many veggies should keep me fed, even with heavy armor on. Actually, do I have heavy armor on? Yeah, I have heavy armor on. That's why I use the drone mostly, so I'm not moving around wasting all that stamina and I have to eat so quickly. This upper floor is a work in progress. I don't know why I keep circling around that side. Okay. Okay. Get some water in me. Like I said, this is the bottom of the floor. You can't go any deeper than that. See? Yeah, it's the bottom. Can't go any deeper than that. Start digging. I really need. Actually, I really want to go do that abandoned factory, but this is a building episode. I really want to go attack that. I want to see if I can get an epic gun or some more bridges or matrices. But this is about the grow area, and we'll go attack the abandoned factory, and then we'll do another building episode, which will be focused on the. Excuse me. We'll be focused on the construction room, or the power room, or the solar array. I think we need to do the power room before we start the solar array, so that we can have that all set up, and then do the solar array after that. My timer was going off, but yeah, you can see what I'm doing. This is how epic the farm is going to be Let me know down in that comment section down below. Do you think it's too much? Maybe too much. I don't know. I just think it's really epic how big you can make something and make it look good. And you know, we got some painting to do. We got some yeah, we got some painting to do. We uh we need to basically finish up this side. And then I'll finish this side up and get the garden going and planted. And then in the next episode, what I'm going to do is we're going to go over and say hello to this abandoned factory and see what we can't, what kind of stuff we can't get ourselves into. We have B now, so we can go over here and take the supply station out in the power station, spaceport, power station, another power station. I'm looking, there's a pattern power station, power station. There's another vehicle port, and then what's this one? Another vehicle port. See, a lot of the same POIs. I don't know whether or not I'm going to record me attacking the same POI over and over and over again. But, yeah, I mean, that is the aspect of the game I do need to show that. But I'm going to get some more blocks made. And, yeah, I'm going to finish this side up, and then we will do another tidbit of a farm in the in another episode. We'll continue this on in another episode. So basically, we're gonna do one episode of building and one episode of attacking POIs, and we'll just do that back and forth. So if you want to skip the building episodes, then you can skip the building episodes and go straight for the action videos. So yeah, that is my plan. I do hope it works out. And I do hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure you storm that like button. And if you're new here, subscribe for more daily videos. Okay, everyone. Take care and bye-bye.